Reddit user Captain Win posted this about an hour ago. Kaching! It's coming from Unusual Whales on Twitter. They've gone on to discuss the fact that AMC is the most discussed ticker on Twitter right now. 9:45 a.m. 1st of the 13th, 2022. So of course that is today, and it's very recent. So very very popular things going on when it comes to Twitter with AMC, and the same can be said for other sites as well. The movement is not dying off, but I do want to take a quick moment here to acknowledge the chart. Now, I know some people are going to point it out, so I'm going to say it straight away. This is not intended to be an in-depth technical analysis. I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. I don't think the charts matter too much with AMC. We're here for the fundamentals of a short squeeze. The company doesn't matter too much, even though it is growing to be a better place day by day. But really it's a case of the squeeze. So with that in mind, we're going to be looking at the chart. Again, not in too much detail, but just acknowledging what is going on. So if it does sound good, leave a like on it and subscribe. But remember, this is not financial advice. And I want to start off on the 1 day. So here, things are not looking too good. We're dropping a little bit, 0.8% if we have a look. Sorry, 3.5%, and that's about 80 cents. So not too big of a drop, but it is still dropping. Now, come out to the wider market, we're seeing the SPX fall, we're seeing Nasdaq down as well. The Dow is up a little bit, but yeah, the markets as a whole not looking too strong today once more. Not too bad, but they are kind of falling across the board. So tying this in with AMC, it's not moving too out of line with the general market, and that is a good sign, because with AMC being so heavily manipulated, you'd expect it to be dropping at an extortionate rate in contrast to the wider market. And compare this to the wider market, it is dropping of course, but it's not dropping significantly in relation to it. The wider market is like here, and AMC is like here, so it's not looking too bad in relation, in my opinion. Especially considering everything that's going on. Now, where things start to get interesting is on the month and the 5-day chart. Now, on the 5-day, we look at a bottom, which was down here at about 21.27, but really, we're having a lot of difficulty at this level over here, about 23. So 23, forgive me, is where we're looking at a lot of resistance. So I'm going to point out levels where we are seeing that. So yeah, we've broke above it for this time period, arguably for a small period here and here as well, but really highlight that level of 23. We're not seeing the ability to consolidate above there, and we haven't been seeing that for the whole 5 days, as we have been falling into that pattern where we have had difficulty hitting past that level. Now come out to the past month, you're seeing this drop over time, this big continuous drop, and now we're having difficulty in this little channel. And this really is a significant milestone, because I want to come out to the 1 year chart, as in the last 365 days, and look at what we're seeing for here. And you will notice that the price is still up massively from this period here. Now this is the first point that I want to highlight, because at $5 or $2, people thought AMC is done. It's not going to go any higher. But really, compare $2 to $20 right now, and you'll see we're still set up with a massive profit of almost 1,000%. So whilst AMC is dropping from the ultimate highs, combine this with the entire growth that we have seen, and it really isn't looking too bad, especially now we appear to be finding that bottom. Now, a user on Reddit earlier on, if you saw our last video, posted some really good DD. I think it is true to a lot of people. If they do drop this one below 20, I think people are going to load up big, so perhaps it is the case that they're probably going to avoid doing that to make their losses slightly less bad than they would be if they were to do so. So I think the possibility of coming below 20 is still possible, but I think it is becoming slimmer and slimmer, as they are really in a bad situation now. They have a lot of options which are going to be in the money going forwards, but on top of that, if they do drop it lower, people are going to buy, which is going to cause the price to go up. So really, it's a catch-22 situation that I'm glad I am not in. But I do think the next week or two is going to be crucial. We're trying to find that bottom at 20 and hopefully go up from there. But what I really want to highlight is the difficulty, the mental difficulty that a lot of people are facing with AMC at 20, or at 22, or at 23. A lot of people are finding it really tough that the stock price is going down, and now we're seeing these continuous flat days, if not continuous red days. And I want to quickly talk about this right now towards the end of this video. Whilst this may seem like a big deal whilst it may seem to hurt. Once more, we are still sat in really big profits with this stock, and we do appear to be consolidating above 20 like I said, but really look back to where we were around this period, around the price of $6, or even before that around the price of $5. We were sat in these price channels for a very long time. We had another difficult one around $10 here, but guess what happened after we saw that? We had a run up, then we came down a bit, then we saw this astronomical run up. I'm not trying to say that AMC is going to take off like this again tomorrow or anytime soon, but what I'm saying is, do not believe that this one is over, because when it rocketed up to about $19, $20, they wanted to tell us it was over, but guess what? It went significantly higher than that, and now it's gone up to $70, they're going to try to tell us it's over, and all I'm saying is, will this big push up to 72, will that start to look like the minuscule push up that we saw to 19 when the MOAS does happen? Honestly, I think this one is far from over, and anybody that tries to tell you that it is, I think they are probably lying to you. Now, another point to highlight is, these levels where we do appear to be finding the bottoms, they are becoming progressively higher. We had an initial one down here at $3, then we had one up here at about $6.50, then we had one up here at about $9, $10. Then we saw this one up here, which was a little bit more short-lived, but it was about $12 before rocketing up. Then we found 40, roughly somewhere in that region. Then we found 35, then we found 25, then we found 20. So, is this going to be the bottom of it? And are we going to start to see that take off pretty soon? Again, coming up to what we're looking at on the 21st, catalysts are becoming bigger and bigger. So, what is going to happen? All I know is this price action, this flat price action, is unsustainable. And we do appear now to be finding the bottom. And if we are not finding the bottom, that is fantastic in my opinion, because I really am going to utilize the opportunity to buy more. So, once more, the shorts have found themselves in a mess which keeps getting bigger and bigger. What are they going to do? I do not know what they're going to do, because I am not in their position, and for that I am glad. Anyway, I want to hear what you have to say down below. More content's going to be coming at you guys within the next hour or two, so make sure to watch us for that. I'll be back with you then. So thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here, and again if you do join us it is completely free, link is down below, but if you do want to become a Patreon you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name, so your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.